Good morning students and big close and dear student, today chapter number 6. Again we are on this chapter, the chapter number 6, and the name of the chapter you know very well. The chapter number 6 is the tissue. So dear student, in previous class we have discussed about the connective tissue. In connective tissue we have mainly discussed the blood as well as the different dense as well as loose connective tissue, dense regular and dense irregular areolar tissue. So dear students, and we have also discussed about the blood is the made of different components, the matrix, plasma and RBC. So dear student, in plasma we have discussed so many things like that are plasma have the different dissolved protein, it has the anticoagulants, protein, fats, enzymes, so different electrolytes, immunoglobulin protein it has, and it has also biliverdin and bilirubin, and antibodies are also made by the plasma, as well as the hemophilia conditions and the trauma conditions. The plasma play very vital role. So dear students, today we are going to start the another topic. What are the function of the plasma? So plasma क्या करता है? It transport all the materials which are present into the blood, and it also retention of the fluid. It also maintains the pH. It also increase the immunity को भी बढ़ाने का काम करता है, and as well as it also prevent the blood loss. When there is loss in the body of the blood, then it also prevents the blood loss. Immunity, it also increase the immunity, and conduction of heat to skin. If there is less heat in our body, these are being maintained by the plasma. So another important work of the plasma is that uniform distribution of heat all over the body. In all over the body, if there is any disturbance of the heat, then these are maintained by the plasma. So again we have the topic that the plasma is a fluid matrix hai. Now we have the some formed elements. This is also known as the corpuscles. These corpuscles are, the first is the RBC, second is the WBC, third is the platelets. So we are going to start the first formed element, that is the RBC. RBC is also known as the erythrocytes, and the erythrocytes, it is nucleated and oval in fishes like amphibians and reptiles, and its shape is the biconcave. So the volume of the blood, total blood of RBC in human body is the 4.5 liter to 5 liter, and its lifespan is 120 days. So dear students, RBC is more in men than women. Women में कम होता है, इसमें ज़्यादा होता है, और सेल ऑर्गेनल्स जो होता है इसमें आरबीसी में, जैसे माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया, न्यूक्लियस एंड ईआर एब्सेंट, ये सब एब्सेंट होते हैं. एंड polycythemia, there is a one word, polycythemia, when there is a lack of the blood and more RBC, this is called the polycythemia. When there is a less amount of the blood, then it is called the in less RBC increase, then erythrocytopenia. That is another thing is that the what are the function of erythrocytes? Erythrocyte transport O2, transport CO2 in the form of NaHCO3, and the carbonic anhydrase, the enzymes that is responsible for transportation of carbon dioxide in the form of NaHCO3. So dear students, we will discuss these all things one by one, and what are the functions, क्या function है, why it is nucleated, why it is non-nucleated, and what are the role of the polycythemia, which increase the number of erythrocytes. So these all students, we will discuss the RBC is the different functions, and from where it is formed, कहाँ पर ये बनता है, these all things we will discuss in dear students. So these are the topics today, the function of plasma, and after the formed elements, corpuscles, RBC, erythrocytes. So dear students, we have discussed these all things one by one, and after that we will discuss about the leukocytes. leukocytes. What is the leukocytes? Leukocytes means that the blood which does not have the RBC नहीं होता, it is also known as the WBC, white blood cells. These students, we will discuss what are the role of the RBC, the WBC. WBC plays very important role in our body. Its amount is very less. It is around the 4000 per mm cube, but it plays very pivotal role in our body. So we will discuss these all things in